You know those days when even a deep breath feels hard to come by? Those days when you're giving from a bone dry well, and even the idea of self-care feels like one more thing on your never-ending to-do list? Well, this episode is your sacred pause. It's inspired by the tender wisdom from the Soul Care Mom Village. And if you're not already in there, head over to soulcaremom.com/village after this episode to join us. But today we are going to explore how to reclaim rest without guilt, how to truly anchor back into your body on burnout days, and what it looks like to honor your needs before they scream for attention. This isn't just a pep talk. This is the ultimate permission slip. So let's dive in. Hi there, Soulful Mama. Welcome to the Soul Care Mom podcast. I'm Catherine Wilde of soulcaremom.com. I'm a mom of 3 amazing kids, a soul care mom coach, and a yoga and meditation teacher. I've helped hundreds of women, and I'm here to help you feel calm and find your unshakable confidence as a mom. If you're ready to stop living in survival mode and you're ready to drop the mom guilt and overwhelm, this podcast is for you. Think of this as a lunch date with a girlfriend. Grab a cup of tea and get cozy. It's time to get honest and vulnerable and shift the traditional mindset around motherhood. Be sure to subscribe to be the first to know when new episodes are released. Get ready to grow and feel empowered as a mom. I'm here for you, Mama. Let's get started. Hi, love. Let's start by taking a deep breath together. You made it. Not just to this episode, but to this moment. And I know some days it just doesn't feel like enough. You are holding so much and somehow still wondering if you're not doing enough, being enough, giving enough. But today, let's drop the performance. Let's set down the plates you've been spinning. This isn't a space to fix yourself, because love, you aren't broken. But it is a space to feel into yourself, to return to you. Because draining days, they don't mean you're broken. They just mean it's time to recharge differently. So let's start here. Imagine your nervous system like a child pulling at your sleeve. Not to annoy you, but to whisper, "Mama, I'm tired. Can we just rest?" What would it look like to say yes? One incredible soul care mom shared, when she's feeling spent, she tells her son, "I need a couple hours to myself." And then she goes. She rests. She watches. She allows herself to be. Let that sink in. She didn't apologize. She didn't over-explain. She didn't feel the need to earn it. She simply claimed it. What if setting boundaries wasn't resistance? What if it was reverence? You're not a vending machine of emotional availability. You're a woman, a human, a soul with edges. So let this be your first invitation. Claim your edges, honor your no, and nourish your yes. Okay, love, let's take a little break and hear from a soul care mom.
Hi, my name is Brittany. Before working with Catherine, I often felt that I couldn't find my inner self and I was feeling trapped. Before working with her, I would feel exhausted most days and easily tapped out with my kids. And my experience with coaching was very refreshing because she was really there and helped me put the ball in my hands to really help me think about what my problems were stemming from. And most of them were stemming from my inner self. My powerful transformation would be helping to redefine my me time and to help refill myself. I was often doing things that I just felt like were normal day to day, but not really realizing taking that 5 minutes to have my cup of coffee in the morning could help me slow down and count as my me time instead of making it this big production of having an hour to do yoga, because I don't have that with 2 little ones running around the house. And after working with her, I felt really refreshed and definitely helped me to look at things differently. And I felt more confident with my inner self. And that helped me to slow down with my family and be more present and aware of their problems. So when problems did arrive, I was less reactive and overwhelmed. And I was able to slow down and really help my kids see how they can react differently when problems arise. She really shows up and shows that she cares and makes sure that you are taking the time to do so for yourself, because I'm not one that took time to do anything for myself. So she really did help me to show up for myself. And I really appreciate everything that she has done for me.
Oh, I just love hearing from soul care moms. Do you have an insight, an aha, a transformation that you've had from being in the soul care mom world? Be sure to reach out to me. Email me, message me in the Soul Care Mom Village or on social media at Soul Care Mom, and let me know how being in the Soul Care Mom world has helped you to be the mom you want to be, to show up in the way that you want to show up and live your best life. I can't wait to hear from you. Now let's step outside, literally or metaphorically. Another incredible soul care mom shared how she slips into the sunlight or gets her hands into the soil. And something about that spoke so deeply to me, because sometimes the soul doesn't want another affirmation. It wants contact. It wants connection with the earth, with warmth, with the sound of the birds, not asking you for anything. You don't have to solve anything out there in the garden. You just get to exist. What if peace was allowed to be that simple? Or maybe your soul needs a softer world to crawl into. Another soul care mom shared that she wraps herself in cozy novels, comfort reads that reset her spirit. And honestly, that's not escaping, it's resourcing. That's soul care by story. It's taking your nervous system on vacation without leaving the couch. You don't always need to process every single part of the hard day, especially not when your nervous system is still feeling fried. Sometimes you just need to be held and soften into the moment long enough to remember yourself. Do you feel overwhelmed and anxious? Do you wish you could stop losing your temper with your kids and just have more fun as a mom? Do you crave finding more time to do the things you love without feeling guilty? I get it, Mama. I've been there. That's why I created the Vibrant Mom Life membership. Imagine what life would look like if you could finally get out of survival mode, consistently find time for yourself, and be the calm, present mom you've always wanted to be. This membership will help you step out of anxiety and overwhelm and help you find time for yourself without the guilt. Inside Vibrant Mom Life, you'll find monthly themes that will help you shift your mindset, get out of survival mode, and find time for the things you love, all while being the mom you want to be. Plus, you'll find guided meditations and yoga practices that will help you effortlessly infuse your days with self-care. And I know that some days are harder than others, so you'll even find a library of short and sweet guided affirmations so you can simply press play and reconnect with your inner calm in just minutes. Join Vibrant Mom Life today by going to soulcaremom.com/membership so you can stop running on empty and truly enjoy mom life. I can't wait to welcome you inside, Mama. And then there's water. Another soul care mom mentioned going to the pool with her family. No fancy ritual, just the water, the people, and their permission to be and play. Can we talk about how underrated water is? Water doesn't ask you to try harder, it just holds you. So let that be your metaphor today. You don't have to do anything heroic. You just have to let yourself be held. Even if that's by a bath, or a tear, or a moment of silence under the shower head. Before we wrap up, I'd like to ask a quick favor. This is an independent podcast, so I would love your help. Please share this podcast with your friends. Post about it on social media. Tell your girlfriends over lunch. Share about it with the moms at the park or at your next PTA meeting or homeschool co-op meetup. And please take a moment to subscribe and to leave a 5-star review wherever you're listening. It will help more moms find and benefit from this work, and it will make my heart so happy. And finally, this beautiful reflection. Another soul care mom shared something really brave. She said she rarely remembers to slow down. She lives on autopilot. But when she sat down to connect in our community, it helped her to check in with herself. And her words, "My heart is so warm right now." Ah, so beautiful. Sometimes we forget we're allowed to feel good, even when the laundry's not folded, even when the house is loud, even when you're halfway through a cry. You're allowed to feel good right now without fixing anything. So here's your invitation, love. On draining days, ask, What would feel like being held? What comfort can I lean into without guilt? What sensation helps to bring me home to myself? And if none of those land in the moment, ask the simplest question of all. What do I need right now? What would I ask for or give myself if I didn't have to explain it to anyone? Then let yourself receive it. That's the real soul care. That's the reset button you've been looking for. If this episode held you and felt nourishing, I'd love to know what your sacred exhale looks like in this season. Head over to the village, soulcaremom.com/village, and share it with me. Tag me or DM me, or even whisper it into the wind. Because every time one of us remembers how to care for herself, it gives the rest of us empowering permission and heart-led inspiration to do the same. You are not behind, love. You're just in a pause. And that's sacred too. I am sending you so much love, and I can't wait to see you in the village. Hi, love. This is just a reminder that Soul Care Mom offers information that's shared with love and intended for educational and inspirational purposes only. You should not rely on this information as a substitute for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you have any concerns or questions about your health, you should always consult with a trusted healthcare provider. Thank you for being here, and know that I am sending you so much love. Thanks for joining me, Mama. I'm over here smiling from ear to ear and giving you a big virtual hug. I love spending this time with you. You are amazing for showing up and carving out this space to nourish your soul. If you are loving the Soul Care Mom podcast, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. And if you are ready to start your mornings feeling calm and energized, get the Kickstart Your Calm Morning Guide, a self-care morning ritual for moms, as a free gift when you join the Soul Care Mom community. Head over to soulcaremom.com/kickstart and enter your email address to get your free gift and start feeling like a calm mom today. Sending you so much love, Mama.